Hello my friends, today it will be more a hiking video. I will cook some rice on my solo stove. Even if everything is wet, the ground is really wet, but it's full of pines around here, and in this beautiful environment. As I said, I will cook some rice on my solo stove, so I won't stay very long in a place. Just the time to cook the rice, and I will continue because this is a long trip and a really beautiful one. Today is a bit cold, but it's a gorgeous environment around here. Beautiful panorama on the top. So stay tuned and let's enjoy this day out together. The trail, as you can see, is not very steep by now, but it will become so in a while. As you can see, the wood is down there, so I'm not sure if I will encounter many dead trees up there. You see that the more we go up, and the less wood you can find, but for the solo stove it will be enough, I guess. As I always say, it's really important when climbing a mountain during winter not to sweat too much. For this reason, even if we are around 0 degrees Celsius, I prefer to stay like this, and eventually I will cover myself on the top, because I was starting to sweat, and I can't stop too long if I want to get to the top and eventually cook something. I'm not sure, because it's getting a bit late. I'm not sure if I will cook some rice or just some tea to warm myself. A good cup of hot tea is what you need in this cold winter. I'm not saying that I'm in an Arctic environment, not at all. But I can tell you that it's not warm at all. Anyway. As you can see, the environment and the trail has become more steep. You can also hear it from my breath, but it's really beautiful, really beautiful. It's been a while from the last time that I went up here, but I understand right now that I missed it. We have to get to the top, where the sun is right now. It's a bit of a trail to do, but this, guys, is the first step. We have to get to the top there, up there, but from here you can already see a gorgeous view of the environment around. Look at this. On second thoughts, guys, I think I will cook my rice in this place. This will be my reserve of wood for my solo stove, and I will find a good spot here to place my stove and cook my rice. Also because I'd like to see the sunset from the top, and I will eventually go down with my headlamp. This is where I will put my stove. I have this small shield from the wind, and I can also sit right here, so it's perfect. It's a perfect place to cook. Also, I have this dead tree laying right next to my place, so it's a reserve of wood ready to be taken. First, it's better to take out this dry grass, which we can use anyway to start our fire. So we play safe, and also we use it. Not sure if I will use this rock or not. Eventually I will put it here to make a better shield for the wind. And I will put the stove right on the ground, so I will have more cover from the wind. Eventually I can put also the heat shield around here. I will see if it will be needed. You just throw inside a few sticks and fill it the stove before starting the fire. You can also do that after you have started, but for me this method is better, because you can cook while instead of waste time keep feeding the fire. You fill it to this level, and then we start the fire. Let's do it. As usual, we will use some chocolate. In this season of the year is one of my favorite method to start the fire. Use some chocolate and the knife and the fire still. Okay. Already taken fire. Put it inside this dry grass. And we leave it there for a moment or two, just to warm up a bit. You can already see the smoke coming out from there. My hat. You don't have to rush in this process. This is the beauty of this method. You can see where can see, even if there is a bit of moist on it, you will start it for sure with this method. You don't have to worry about it. And you put some small sticks on it to start the process. Not too much, because the wet inside the wood will cool down the dry grass. So you don't have to put too much of it. A method that I use is filling this bag of the rice with water. You don't have to waste much time counting the liters. And also you clean this. Now it's time to put it on it, just like this. I have also put the shield around, so we'll speed up the boiling. You just add some small stick from time to time. And this smoke that you see is from the new stick that I've just put it inside. After a while you will see those small flames here, which is typical of this type of stoves. In this last part of the process, you want to use your spoon with no break, because otherwise the rice will start to attach to the bottom of your pot. Depending on how you like the rice cooked, I like it very dense. But we are almost there, guys. we are ready, guys. Given that I want also to have some tea, I will put some water to boil. In the meantime that I heat this. Now guys, it's time to eat, because I'm really hungry. Smells really good. Also, when you are in the middle of this environment, and also because of your tiredness, everything you eat is delicious. As you can see, the water is boiling. Now I will make some tea. Okay. We just leave it here for a few moments. As you can see, I've put some most wood on it, so with the shield it will warm me up a bit. Not much, but a bit. With the sun in front of me and this on the side, I will stay like a king. For me, it's important also when I have to hike a lot, to make a difficult trail, to eat something hot, because I warm myself much more than eating just a sandwich or some bread, like many others do, many hikers do. It's true that waste a bit more time, but it's worth it in my experience. You see this wood? You just throw some pieces inside the stove while you eat. Now it's time for my dog to eat. Cheers, guys. When you want to polish your pot, you can also use the braces to do that. Not only you will be sure that you won't provoke an accidental fire, but they are really good for this, to clean the pots. You just add some water and then you see you have this, and you use it just like this to clean your pot, and it works pretty well, I can tell you guys. You see? Let's continue our trip in the way up on the top. These are the final steps. From here you can see the top, the small chapel on the top, you see. That's the top of this mountain. Look around, guys. This is we are like on the top of the Everest. We are in the middle of the clouds and at the sunset. This is spectacular for me, even if it's really cold. And I'm pretty sure that I will have to go back to my car with my headlamp. But for me it's worth it. So my friends, I wish you all the best, and by now this is all. See you soon, my friends. Bye bye.